Hi there. I hope you're doing well and you are having or have had an amazing day wherever you are. I love you. I love you. I just want you to know that you really are truly seen, you're accepted, and you're loved. You know, this has been a long journey, and I'm sure it's been a long journey for you. Coming into this planet, coming here, and knowing my life, seeing it imprinted on a scroll, remembering that, and basically having a conversation with God of I don't want to do that again. I don't want to go there. Every time we go there, the same thing happens over and over and over again. Nothing changes. Nothing. But God said, trust me. Trust me this time. It'll be successful. This time you'll find a solution. This time it'll change. It'll be different. It wasn't for a long time. You grow up in abusive, toxic households with people who view you as a target. Then that cycle repeats. The conditioning is there, the programming is there. But there's a moment that you start to awaken and you start to say, I'm done with this. I'm not doing this anymore. And you start to heal. You start to move away from toxic people, places, and things. You isolate. You hibernate. You go inward. And you're alone. You realize that all the people that you thought you could rely on, and this isn't a case for everybody, you know, and there are people out there that you can rely on. But your journey, if you're like me or you're similar to me, is to go through that hard stuff, is to undo all of that conditioning, that programming, to literally press the reset button. For lack of a better term, you literally reset. That's what I had to do. And even to the point of my own identity and every level of myself, I did a reset and was like, I'm done. I'm done being that. I'm done holding on to that or even accepting that past, that movie, that isn't me anymore. And I get to choose my own identity. I get to choose who I want to be. I get to choose who I want to be with. I don't have to subscribe to there's only two, or I can only be with one because that's all that was chosen for me or created for me. Because what if they go toxic? What if we both go toxic? What if your mother and father are toxic? It infects your whole family. It infects you, which then you infect your kids, and then it becomes generational. The universe was the same way. That's where it all started. It didn't start here on planet Earth, although this is a beautiful place. But this is just a controlled simulation to help solve a bigger problem. Which was, how did we get to the point where we were so divisive that we forgot who we were, started hurting each other badly, and then just created a perpetual cycle of hell over and over and over and over and over again. I've literally been living a nightmare here. There's been few times in my life where it's been glimpses of joy and positivity. But you know what? There's a major shift that just happened, and it's about to be even bigger. A true awakening. See, if you are an angelic form, an energy, which your energy is bigger, depending on what size you are, bigger than the freaking planet. Your energy is. Imagine trying to bring that energy here into, which is at a vibration level at enlightenment, which if you've ever reached enlightenment, it's like, zzz, it's like being on drugs all the time. If you've ever done drugs, like speed, happy speed. It's impossible to maintain that vibration here. It's impossible. But you're bringing that energy, that vibration that you are into the material plane, which means you have to lower your vibration. You have to stick that consciousness in this human form and then be that here. I remember the times when my greater self came out, and sometimes it was good. She was happy and okay, we can do this. This is a good place. And then there were other times where she's screaming, like, get me out of here. I don't want to be here. She doesn't like it here because every time she comes here, she gets hurt. Every time. Because her pure innocence, her pure light, her pure love is deemed as weakness. And then there are others out there that want to attack because they don't like the light exposing them. They don't like the fact that I am who I am, and they want what I have. And they're willing to do whatever it takes to take, and the same for you. It's why you grew up the way that you did. But you have to heal that. We have to undo it. You have to undo everything. I mean, literally everything. Hit that reset button. And then open up your container and bring your energy, flow it into your form and integrate it. I did a video on consciousness showing you a visual of a glass. And that's exactly what it looks like, what you look like. If you can clean that out, clear it out, and allow for that higher vibration, that divine energy to flow through you into the material plane, this is where we're here to do our work, guys. Damn, I'd love to go home. Home for me is right there up with God. I'd leave here in a minute if I could. And I looked at God and I said, give me one reason to stay here. God said, your children. If you don't do anything, then it's just going to start all over and it's going to get worse. It's the same for you. I know you're alone. I know you feel that you're alone. But I tell you what, something has changed. I know it has. I can feel you guys. I know you're there. We're a family. A real family that descended here to Earth specifically to change this whole system. To show humanity a better way to exist. By first doing that for ourselves. We have to bring our angelic energy here into the material, which means you have to pull it in and push it all the way. Grow your roots, lower your vibration, and connect with humanity, connect with the earth. Feel the other vibrations. We have to master every vibration, every frequency, from the lowest to the highest. That's difficult for those that come from up high to sink that low, but that's why you went through what you went through. Vice versa, it's difficult for a low vibration person or energy or angel to raise its vibration, because they're so used to being at that frequency. But that's what we're doing. And then meet in the middle. The middle point is the key. Your crown chakra and your root chakra, they intersect, they meet. The middle point is between your solar plexus and your heart. That's your real I am center. That says I am God. I am God Father and God Mother. I am God. It is me. There. That's that pure innocence, that pure love within you. But if you don't go down, if you don't go back to God the Mother and experience her and understand her and that low vibration, you can't complete yourself. And vice versa. Those of you that understand Mother have to go and understand Father. Otherwise, you're not complete. You're only viewing life, viewing the universe from one perspective or the other. They both exist. They're both true. They're both you. I have gotten so many beautiful messages from you. I'm so grateful because I finally am finding my family. They're coming. You're coming. We're here. We're here to help. We can never do this by ourselves. We have to do it together. We have to. We're a team. We're all a puzzle piece of the puzzle. Without that piece, there's no puzzle. That's our family. It's like a bubble, a soap bubble of energy coming into the earth now. We're coming here. We're here. We're literally starting to step out and say, "Here I am. This is me. This is who I am." And no one can take that from me. I know that. It doesn't matter what they do to me. They can take my body. I don't care. They can take everything away from me here. I don't care. It will never take away from the truth of who I am. And the same for you. And I'm so grateful. So grateful. And my family is coming. And we're going to meet soon. And we're going to change the world for the better. Where we love each other, we unify, we show how to be a healthy masculine and a healthy family and a healthy relationship and a healthy feminine. How to be in love. How to create from that true form, which is in love. That's how you truly create. That was my vision years ago when I woke up and started to remember. And it's finally here. It's happening. I have people reaching out to me that I know are my family. And I love you. I hope you can feel that. I have so much love for you. No matter where you're at, no matter what you're going through, please feel that and know that you're not alone. You are, but you're not. All right. If you need me, reach out to me. My email, you know how to find me. I love you. Bye.